All right, everybody, welcome to the Iron Tiger Culinary Throwdown here at Princeton University. Today, we're excited to have with us all the teams from our major dining facilities here at Princeton University. What I'd like to do is announce to you the groups that will be competing for the Iron Tiger Culinary Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are. Team 1 from Rockefeller and Maddie Dining, Chad Rovner and Valeria Sykes. Team 2 from the Graduate College and their catering operation, Arfinio Sanchez and Jose Manuel Ramirez. Team 3 from Whitman Dining, Alessandre Lopez and Vincent Bennett. Team 4 from Forbes College, Sundown Leitner and Bob Walker. Team 5 from Butler Wilson Dining, Emily Kapunpan and James Sims. And the team with the home kitchen advantage from your own Frist Campus Center dining operation, Gustavo Seren and Anne-Marie Graver. The chefs are ready. The wings are flying. It's now time to turn it over to our co-host, the Sultan of Salt, Chef Rob. Take it away.
Thank you very much, Stu. As you see today, we have some of our finest employees here. At the unit level, they had a small competition to see who's going to make it to the final, and today you're going to see the cream of the crop. We're going to do a staggered start competition, so each team is going to begin individually. They're going to have about 15 minutes to prepare their wings to the best of their ability. They're going to present it to the judges, explain what it is, and then next team's going to go, and so on and so forth. I encourage you to cheer on your teams. Off to my left, your right, we have People's Choice. We ask that anyone who's coming by, please sample one wing, possibly two, I know, but go down and try each wing. You're going to vote for your favorite wing. We have 6 chafing dishes over there, 6 very different style buffalo wings. I shouldn't say buffalo wings, they're wings, because I noticed that some of them are done traditional, and some of them are done very uniquely and finished very nicely. So as we begin, the first team at Rockefeller, are you ready? Okay, guys. Stu, please start the clock. You have about 15 minutes to get your wings together.
Okay, Team 1's on the clock. I'm going to introduce our judges for today. I don't know if you know, we have some very famous Toms here representing a variety of places here on campus. So let me introduce today's judges. These 3 men, I want you to know, combined have consumed over 1,000 pounds of wings this past year. Now that is a feather in their caps. Look at them. Congratulations, guys. In addition to consuming all these wings, their names are all Tom, but they are not turkeys. Okay, let me start with judge number 1, the man behind the scenes here at the Frist Campus Center and University Scheduling. Without him, there would be no lights, no doors, or anything scheduled here at Frist or the university. Give it up, everybody, for Tom Myers, director of the Frist Campus Center. Our second judge has been winging it for years. Without this man, mail would cease to be delivered on campus. Through rain, sleet, snow, and gallons of coffee, this man delivers. Give it up for mail services and the president of our local SEIU union, Mr. Tom Parker. Our third judge has been a celebrity on campus for many years. In addition to being a member of the great class of 2000, he's appeared on the ESPN commercial for student athletes and countless shots on campus. The university's official party animal, the man behind development and fundraising events, the assistant director for development events, Mr. Tom Cork. Now, judges, I'm going to ask you to pick up the microphone and tell me how excited are you to be here today. Start with you, Mr. Quirk.
Stu, it is so exciting to be here. I see old, friendly faces, new ones I don't know. I can't wait to try these wings.
Mr. Parker.
Thank you, Stu. I'm so excited. I showed up yesterday. I was early. I wanted to get a good seat. I certainly appreciate this opportunity. Bring on the wings.
And Tom.
And Stu, I'm looking forward to it. As you know, I hail from upstate New York in the shadow of the Anchor Bar where wings were invented. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the chefs have for us today, and I can't wait to try them out.
That's terrific. And as the anchor judge, we appreciate all that. Chef Rob, what's going on here with Team 1?
Rocky team just zet some limes and some lemons into their hot sauce, it looks like. I'm not even sure if it's hot or sweet, but it looks pretty interesting. He has also over here a slaw. I can only guess. What's in your slaw right now?
It's a jicama celery carrot slaw with a jalapeno cilantro ranch dressing.
Excellent. Jalapeno cilantro ranch dressing on this slaw, and I imagine that's going to help cool off those wings a little bit. That's my hunch. I think he's probably got some spice in there, and I think he's going to really put together a nice plate for you guys. A lot of people don't know this, but most of the flavor in a lemon or lime is really in the zest. A lot of people squeeze lemon juice into things, and they wonder why it's just kind of sour and it doesn't really taste lemon or lime-like. Well, that zest got all the power and all the flavor in the world. And that's what you want to do when you want to add a nice, powerful lemon or lime flavor. So the Rocky team's going. We give them a little bit of a head start. They're going to put their dish together. I'm going to ask Brad to get ready to start as well in a little bit. It looks like these guys are going to be together really quick.
Chef Rob, we have some celebrities in the audience.
No kidding. Who we have?
Well, actually, we have the winner of the first annual Iron Tiger competition. Chef Doug Staley is here visiting.
There he is, over there.
Chef Doug, when you won this 2 years ago, how nervous were you?
Oh, it was all right. No problem.
And which team? I know that you've worked in a couple of our operations here on campus, so you might have a favorite, but who are you rooting for today?
Well, today would have to be the boys at Grad College in catering, or Finio and Manuel.
Okay. Well, they've got one booster behind them. There's another celebrity sitting back here. He's kind of hiding behind the sunglasses. The man who actually was here when we opened up this building, Paul Brightman, is with us. How about a round of applause? Give it up for Paul.
Thank you.
Now, I know that you opened up Frist, and I know Frist is in the competition, but you must have other favorites, too.
I'm biased toward Frist. I just can't help it.
Now, someone told me you're sort of a wing aficionado as well. Is that true?
I'd like to think so, and my goal someday is to get to the Anchor Bar, but I'm really excited about what the chefs are going to provide for us today.
Well, that's great. You know, Tom is getting a gift certificate for the Anchor Bar. Maybe he'll take you with you.
Whoa.
Wouldn't that be something?
Okay.
Thanks for joining us today. Chef Rob?
Stu, how you doing? We do have the People's Choice Awards. Anyone who's taking the wings over there, please, you must vote. That's the way you need to pay for those wings. Grab one of those cards, vote for your favorite wing, please. Okay, so anybody grabbing those wings, don't forget to vote using one of those cards. That's the only way we're going to be able to pick the People's Choice Awards. Rocky's getting their plate thrown down right now, and it looks like they're almost getting ready. So I'm going to ask you guys if you can go early. Grad College, if you'd like to begin, I'm going to reset the timer for you guys, and you can go ahead and start beginning.
Okay, so we have the Graduate College in catering. You're on the clock as well. Rocky, you're in about 6 minutes into the competition. You have up till 15 to get your plate ready for our judges. And I can tell you, Tom Parker has been waiting for this all day.
I don't know if you can get a tight shot of the wings right now that they're working on in Rocky, but one of the things that they did is they they call Frenched out the wing joint. So that they removed the tendons, the sinews, and individually scraped each piece of muscle down to the very top. And in a lot of restaurants, you'll pay top dollar for that. In fact, they'll call them buffalo wing lollipops. This is a great item. Also, it looks like I'd use this on a catering function for a hand-passed hors d'oeuvre. It's very simple to eat with your hands. Now, Grad Catering's got the saute pan out. Looks like they're had some fresh butter put into their pan. Now he's adding what can only looks like some kind of sausage. What kind of sausage is that?
Italian sauce.
Okay, so it's a little spicy? A little bit spicy, excellent. One of the advantages of using a sausage like this is that it's got a lot of fat in it and it's got a lot of spices. When you add it to the pan, what happens is all the fat renders out and some of that flavor and some of the heat transfers onto the wings. That's a really neat technique. Excellent, excellent.
Chef Rob, we have some more celebrities around here in the audience. We actually have Irv Moore with us. It's a real special occasion for us.
Right
for
over
those
there.
of you who don't know who Irv is the man behind the construction of two of our most favorite renovation projects, the dining halls at Butler Wilson and at Rockefeller and Mattey Colleges. And I know that's one of the most popular, or two of the most popular places on campus. Irv, how are you?
Good, good.
So, do you eat here at Frisk quite often?
We try to, at least every Thursday and Friday.
Are you a wingman? That's what we want to know.
No, I'm a chicken fingers guy.
Okay. Irv, when you were working on the Butler Wilson project this past summer, what were some of the things that come to mind about that, how exciting that development was?
Just being able to see everything come together, everybody working together, and then to see the students enjoy it when it was completed.
Yeah, and it's interesting to note that Irv was the first person to eat in the Butler Wilson servery. Of course, he was picking all along the way. So, Rob, is Team 1 ready?
Team 1 did put their wings on a plate, and I'm going to ask them to come over to the judges with their plates and describe what they have. Watch your step, guys. Judges, make room for the plates.
Wow, these plates look terrific. Look at that. Nice plate presentation. Excellent. Mr. Parker never got so much attention.
Team Rocky, can you
All right, Chad.
describe what you have?
All right. It's a jicama celery carrot slaw with a jalapeno cilantro ranch dressing. And then the wings are a zesty, spicy, sweet, basically buffalo sauce. But everything's made from scratch. So.
Excellent. So what he did is he made a hot wing and then a cool slaw. So by balancing the two flavors, they're actually doing something very clever. Like in restaurants, you layer flavors in your dish. So you have something sweet, something salty, something spicy, something sweet. And this is going to help actually make the flavor of the wing taste that much better. The judges have a few minutes to try these wings. They're going to evaluate them. Once they're done, we'll have Rocky clear the plates away. And the next team will probably be ready in about another 7 minutes. Team Whitman, are you ready? Okay. Stu, we can start the next team if you like. And go ahead, guys, begin.
Whitman, you're on the clock. You know, we have another celebrity here, Chef Rob.
Oh, no kidding. A lot of celebrities today.
Well, you know, and this person I'm sure is going to be a little conflicted. Who we have with us is the Associate Director of Residential Dining, Sue Pearson. And, Sue, we have about 5 of these teams that you have some influence on. So I know you can't tell me who your favorite is, but tell me what you're looking for today.
Really, we just want our employees to have a great time, have a chance to show their skills, and we just are enjoying watching them doing this.
Now, Sue, I know you're a dietitian. Now, what are your views on chicken wings?
I don't eat chicken wings. I only eat potato chips.
But from a health perspective, is there anything good about a chicken wing? There must be something of quality with these chicken wings.
Well, if you were to bake them rather than fry them, that would help. But yeah, fried chicken wings are not real healthy, but I am a dietitian who believes everything's okay in moderation.
Excellent. You know, I actually noticed that these guys here at Catering and Grad, they actually sauteed their wings. So that probably helps a little bit. So they didn't add too much of that. I guess frying them, they soak up all the oil and it's not released. Does make it taste better, though, I got to say. Everything tastes good fried. So Whitman's going, too. They have a pan out. Looks like they have some peppers and onions. He added a red sauce. Maybe he's making his, looks like they're making a scratch hot sauce. Looks like it's going to be a Whitman signature hot sauce. I'm just guessing right now. I'll ask him in a little bit. And Grad Catering's finishing up the last batch of wings. It looks like they have a nice presentation together.
Yeah, really good.
Oh, a little fire over here. There you go. Nice job.
Chef Rob, there's 7 minutes in for the Graduate College and Catering operation.
Judges, how you doing? You ready to throw down some numbers? Good job.
Just remind the judges, as Sue Pearson said, everything is good in moderation, so it's okay to have these wonderfully healthy wings.
Again, this is a testament to how skilled these guys are. A lot of them throughout the year, the students know them by name and by face. They work a lot of the stations out in front of our serving areas. They know what the students like. They know their dislikes. And I think what they're putting down on the plate today are little lessons learned from the students who they meet day to day.
Chef Rob, I'm over here at the tasting tables.
Yes.
It looks like we have a lot of folks that are really enjoying these wings today.
Don't forget to vote.
Yes, the ballot box is being stuffed, which is very good.
Excellent. Anybody else in here who didn't try the wings, please go over there and please try the wings, and you must vote. That's the payment you have for those free wings over there.
Have you figured out which wing you're going to be tasting?
That one, too.
Okay, see, that's one of your popular ones. Very good.
Hey, Stu, looks like the Graduate College catering crew is just about ready. They're finishing up their last plate.
Well, since it's a long walk to the Graduate College, I'll come over here and make sure that the judges are ready. Well, you have 3 more plates that look terrific as well. Very nice plate presentation.
Okay, guys, are you ready to bring it to the judges? Is it as you're liking?
Ready?
Yep. All right,
Okay.
come on, let's bring them up.
Orfinio and Manuel.
Come on over this way.
Judges, are you ready? Okay. The judges have cleaned their palates. They're ready for number 2.
Okay, and the last judge. Orfinio, can you tell them what they're going to try today?
Bueno, today I'm making mango chipotle sauce, Italian sauce, green onion.
And the dip right here, this has the green onion. And
Guacamole with blue cheese.
oh, excellent. So it's a spin on a traditional blue cheese dish. You have blue cheese with guacamole into it. And then the wings are finished with mango, correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Is there a lot of heat in there? Is it spicy?
So.
So, he says. All right, so
You try.
judges, they are wings. You do have fingers. I do have wet naps for you, so I got to ask you to dig in and try them.
Okay, I'll be ready with the fire extinguisher if needed. These folks are digging in.
Team Whitman's still at it. I see him working on some garnishes for his plate. Next in the starting gate is Team Forbes. Forbes, are you guys ready to begin? Excellent. I'm going to restart a clock over here. You can go ahead, begin right in now.
Whitman,
So-
you're about 6 minutes in, so you got plenty of time. And Chef Rob, we have another celebrity
No
here in
kidding.
the audience. Believe it or not, yes, they're all over the place. We have actually the Associate Director of Dining Services here in charge of retail operations in our business office, Fred Pearson. Fred, how are you?
This is just, I'm speechless, Stu. This is just a really exciting event. I'm glad to be able to be here to witness it.
That's great. And I heard you're a big fan of wings, even though they may not, as Sue Pearson mentioned, that may not be the healthiest product on the planet, but you are a big fan of wings, I hear.
I agree. Anything in moderation is just wonderful.
Now, I also know, you know our judges pretty well, Tom Quirk, Tom Parker, and Tom Myers. What do you think of did we select the right judges for this competition?
Anytime you can get 3 Toms in the same room, I think that's just a great idea.
That's great. And we want to thank our 3 judges for taking the time out of their day and time out of their waistline to join us today. Chef Rob, how they doing on Team 2?
They just started getting some stuff into the pan. We have finishing up their hot sauce. It's simmering down a little bit. I see something interesting. He's got 3 glasses with some ice in it. I don't know if that's part of their wings or if that's in anticipation of probably some heat. Very interesting. Laying into those glasses some lemongrass. Again, I talked about layering flavors. This is something that these guys seem to know about. Whenever you do a fine dish, whenever you're in a restaurant and you're eating something and you're really enjoying that dish, I guarantee you the chef behind the scenes thought about how to layer those flavors in the dish so that when it hits your palate, it fills your mouth with all the intensity that the chef really wanted to put in there. And I think that's the difference between just being an average cook and a real chef. So what I'm seeing here is some actual great, fantastic chef skills, things that are born of restaurant quality chefs. And we're lucky to have this kind of skill and this kind of effort put into guys who are everyday cooks and grill cooks. And some of us, all the way at the end, she even works cashier 90% of the time. So People's Choice is still chugging along over there. I do encourage everyone to vote. Don't forget to vote for your favorite wings. All right, looks like Team Whitman's got some nice garnishment on the plate. The wings have been laid down on a plate, and I think they're going to finish up their sauce. And guys, are you getting close? Yep. All right, he's getting close.
We're almost up to 10 minutes on the clock. I think we're ready to clear the judges' plates. I know they're finishing up the wings from Team 2.
Grad Catering, if you guys could come around the front and take the plates away from the judges. I know, Tommy, watch your hands. I don't think Tommy wants you to take his plate just yet. But go ahead, clear their plates. The judges have a big job ahead of them to decipher the difference between the first wings they had, the second wings, and there's more wings to come. So, guys, leave room. And keep an open palate if you can. Okay, guys?
Team Whitman?
Team Whitman's almost ready. I want to give the judges a second to vote on those wings they just had. All right, Team Whitman, why don't you go ahead and start bringing your wings over to the judges? Alex is bringing over his wings. Uh-oh, I just saw Tom Myers taking a hit of the milk. I guess those last ones had a little kick to them. It's going to be a long day. So, Al, I want you to. Okay. You'd like to quickly explain what you have for the judges?
Yes, that is. We have chicken ginger wings with a little Swedish dressing, salads, and a little lemonade too.
Excellent. So on the wings, what's the sauce on the wings again?
The sauce is chicken ginger wing sauce. It's a recipe of my own.
Excellent. So he's one of the winners of the competition internally within Whitman, and these two guys won a battle together. And this is the winning recipe. All his other employees and friends in the unit judged them to be the best. So right now you're eating the best of Whitman right now. So enjoy.
Thank you, Vincent. Thank you, Alessandre. Dig in, Toms. We have another celebrity here, Chef Rob.
All right, before we do the celebrity, let me get the next team going.
Get 'em.
Butler Wilson, are you ready to start? Okay, go ahead. Start doing your wings.
Okay.
Go ahead, Stu.
Butler Wilson's on the clock. We have Steph Hill here. And Steph is part of our greening team here on campus. She has a number of roles, but you spend a lot of time in the Forbes garden. Is that true?
It's true.
Have you ever seen a chicken wing come out of that garden?
Not at all.
What do you think of our competition today?
It looks excellent. I'm rooting for Butler Wilson, of course, but the smells coming out of there are fantastic.
That's terrific. Now, is it true that your thesis had something to do with food?
No, I'm afraid it did not. I can't Katie Anderson that.
Well, it's too bad, but we had a lot of fun working together on some of the greening dining initiatives over the past year. So, and I'm going to get hit in the head, so I'm going to move back. But Steph, what do you think about working in dining services as well as dining in dining services for 4 years?
People are always surprised when I say it, but working in dining services has been one of my favorite parts of being at Princeton.
Well, we should end the show on that note, I think. That was terrific. Thank you, Steph. Chef Rob, how are they doing?
Very well. Forbes College is working on a batch of the wings. They're doing it in small batches, and that's going to ensure that they have the highest quality wing right now. Sundown's working in a cast iron skillet. This skillet right here is great. It's been around for 100 years. When you work in a French restaurant, this is all they'll have. They'll season them up by using high heat. They oil them down and let them cool, and that becomes almost like a Teflon pan. I know for a fact that Forbes like to use these for their omelet stations as well. They're thin, they heat quickly, and I could see that sauce bubbling up real nice. It's starting to caramelize. Sundown, how long have you been working for dining services?
I've been working for dining services for 7 years now.
7 years. What'd you start out doing for dining services originally?
Actually, I started in the dish room.
No kidding. And what do you do today?
Today, I'm a cook.
Excellent. So you start 7 years doing our dishes for the students and our staff, and then over the course of years, I guess you started learning things now and again, and you had guidance with some of our chefs?
Yes, I did. Actually, I had a little skill, but thanks to my chef, Alex Tribble, under his tutelage, I've learned a lot since I've been here.
No doubt. And in fact, I've seen Sundown in action, and I remember the first day I saw him in the kitchen, and I was a little shocked. I'm like, isn't that the guy from the pot room? And he was putting out some dynamite dishes. He had an open mind, open eyes, and he had a great flair for technique. So Sundown is actually one of our success stories for dining services, and there's a lot of them throughout dining services. In fact, Emily, right here, how long have you been with dining services?
4 years.
4 years. And what did you start as in dining services?
I start as front of the house and then became like a cook.
Emily started in front of the house. That means the people clean up our trays and keep our place looking, nice and clean, and so we could put fine food out in a fine atmosphere. Emily, how'd you become a cook?
Last summer, I took the internship program as a cook assistant, and then just wait for the opening cook position and applied for Butler Wilson.
Excellent. So she works at Butler Wilson right now as a cook. Just a year ago, she was front of house wiping tables. That's another success story we have here in front of you. Emily's actually relied on heavily at Butler Wilson as a real go-to person to give her a job, to give her a task, and she gets it done effectively and efficiently. She mentioned the summer cook program that we have on campus. It's a great opportunity for our union employees to hone their skills during the summer. We're very busy during the summer, but the chefs do find some time to take these summer cook interns and show them a little bit of basic skills, knife skills, recipe duplication, and they've taken it to heart. And Emily's a great example of someone who didn't only learn, they really absorbed as much as they could from each one of the chefs that they had experienced throughout the year. So, Emily, I'm very proud to have you on our team, and students are lucky to have you cooking their food.
Chef Rob, I actually found another celebrity in the house.
No kidding.
Yes, believe it or not, we have the famous Laurie Hall.
Yeah. Laurie in the house.
Associate Director here at the Frisk Campus Center. And Laurie, you were actually here when we first started Frisk Fest, the first one. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. I am happy it's still going in the capable hands of Amanda Zelton.
Yes, and Amanda's hiding right now because she thinks I'm going to interview her next. It's been a fun weekend. What else do we have in store for the rest of the weekend?
Tonight we have an outdoor movie at 9 o'clock, Zombieland, with refreshments courtesy of Tiger Refreshments and Jason and his team. And what else do we have, Amanda?
Come on, Amanda.
That's right. Concert under the stars tomorrow night on the 1879 Green, also at 9 p.m.
Well, I'm glad we're showing Zombieland because after these judges finish these wings, they might be looking like zombies. But no, not true. Tom Quirk is ready for more. He's saying, bring it on. Lori, what do you think it's going to be like working the rest of the day with Tom Myers after he consumes all these wings?
It's going to be a lot of fun because we're going to give him a couple of mid-afternoon tests.
That's great. That's great. Now, he looks like he's okay. He hasn't fallen asleep yet. Thank you, Lori, and thank you, Amanda.
Hey, Stu, looks like Team Forbes is ready to present to the judges. I'll bring them around. And reminder, anyone who's doing the People Choice wings over there in the chafing dishes, you must vote. Please vote. We want to make sure we get a good idea for who is going to win the People Choice Award.
That's right. There's no such thing as a free lunch, as we say in dining services. So please vote after you sample those wings over here. I'm coming over to the sampling section. Wow, look at the line. It's growing. This is terrific. Please take a ballot and vote for your wing.
Stu, we're ready to have the description of Team Forbes.
Hi. Basically, today I decided to go a little Asian, and our flavor is basically a spicy honey lemongrass, which basically the taste is in the opposite order of the name. The spicy isn't until the end. At the beginning of the taste, you're going to taste the lemongrass, maybe a little bit of ginger, and then at the end, you'll get the final kick in the spice. And the slaw basically is made from little purple cabbage. We have carrots, parsnips.
Heat for the wings.
Basically, I just used a little bit of cayenne pepper.
Excellent. Now, let me tell you something about cayenne pepper and something. Judges, go ahead, try it. There's several different ways to get heat into a dish. And, for instance, using Tabasco sauce, it has vinegar in it, has a lot of acidity. That's going to hit you right away. So if you want something to come at you very hot, very quickly, use something like Tabasco sauce. Now, he mentioned he used cayenne pepper. That is something that you don't feel until it's in your mouth, it's mixed with the juices in your mouth, and then it becomes hot. And that's what the hot finish that he's talking about. So if he wanted to make it a hot kick and a sweet finish, he'd add Tabasco sauce instead, and then you'd feel that initially. And then the sweetness of the wings would then be the last flavor you have as you're finishing your dish. This way, you're going to feel that kick at the end. Good job, guys.
Well, the last two teams are finishing up here.
Yes, we have Team Butler Wilson. I see she has some bananas and banana leaves. And Team Frisk, the home team advantage, already has garnishment on their plate. They haven't started cooking wings yet, but they are setting up their plates. That tells you something. Presentation may be the key to winning this competition.
So, Anne-Marie, when you woke up this morning, did you have any idea you'd be here today?
No, not at all.
Yes, that's the one thing about dining services. Everyone chips in when they have to. And we're really thankful for Anne-Marie to just step into place here.
Yeah, in case you're wondering, Robin Freeman was actually supposed to do it today. Unfortunately, she couldn't make it. She has a small injury which kept her from the competition. Robin Freeman was looking forward to doing this event. And Anne-Marie, who you see her every day working the registers over here at Frisk Campus Center, graciously stepped in and calmly and coolly decided that she would take on the task of helping out with this the wing demonstration. Thanks for stepping in. All right, so I see Team Butler Wilson has bananas in their pan. Looks like they're glazing them slightly. So I think what they did is they reduced the sauce a little bit and then threw the bananas in there just enough to coat them. Obviously, if they had that burner on too high or if they had the burner on too long, those bananas would cook and fall apart. So they're using a very smart technique of just warming them enough in that sauce that they're not going to fall apart. That's interesting. I've never had bananas with any type of wing, and actually without haven't had it as an entree or an app either. It's usually, to me, a dessert type product. So this is going to be really interesting to see.
Chef Rob, I'm over here by the ballot box, and it looks like it's a little light, but I see a lot of tasters over here, so which is a good thing. So hopefully everybody will come back and taste a few more wings and stuff this ballot box. I'm noticing also in the ballot box, some of these ballots actually have a lot of orange smudges on it, but I guess we'll be able to read the numbers once we total them up. That's a sign of a good wing if we're messing up a little bit. Oh, that was a great choice. Great choice. Thank you for participating.
Excellent. So we have right now Team Butler-Wilson and Team Frist at the tables right now. The last two teams to go. I'm looking at both of their wings. Team Butler did also French out their one wing joint right here. And again, this is a very tedious task. You have to clean up the edge of the wing and scrape it all down. You'll see that technique done with duck legs. You'll see it done with rack of lamb as well. They chose to do that with their wings too, and it's a really neat look. It's like a lollipop style, and it's easier for the judges to eat as well. Not too much finger licking, but as we know, the finger licking wings are always good. All right, Team Butler-Wilson is putting some wings on their plate, so I think they'll be done soon. Team Frist is getting his sauce going. Team Frist, Gustavo, what kind of sauce is that?
There's like a sweet sauce, like a sweet butter in there, brown sugar, and Tabasco sauce. That's it, just the basic. That's it.
Okay, so he recreated his own version of a hot sauce, basically. He did add a little brown sugar, correct?
Yes.
All right, so the brown sugar is there to again, a layer of flavor to sweeten that up a little bit, so you're not going to just get hit with that astringent heat. All right, judges finished the Forbes sampling plates. I see a lot of bones and wreckage over there. Good job, guys. The wet ones are out. That's a good sign. So as Team Forbes removes the plates from the judges, they're going to do the scoring. Team Whitman is finishing up their last few wings on the plate.
Chef, I noticed that Team Butler used an awful lot of the clock today. They're up to about 12 minutes.
Excellent, excellent. So they're gonna be ready right on time, it looks like. She's cleaning off her hands, Team Butler. A little final garnishment. It looks like parsley, I believe. Are you guys ready to present to the judges? Yes. Okay, let's go.
Okay, Team Butler-Wilson is coming up. The judges are ready. They're all cleaned up. I think we're down to 2 napkins for Tom Parker. That's a good sign.
Okay, hold on one second. Who's going to do the description? You going to do it? Okay, go ahead.
So what we have here is hot sticky wings, served with a celery and carrot slaw, the creamy white wine vinaigrette dressing, and some bananas have been tossed in the sauce after it's reduced a little bit to kind of offset the hotness of the sauce.
Okay, are they supposed to eat the bananas first or eat them in conjunction, a bite of banana, a bite of wing?
Try the wings first and then the slaw, then the bananas.
There you go. So you got directions, Judge. Go to it. Wing, slaw, bananas. So again, a lot. You see the use of the slaw again, and that's something that is going to help cool down the wing flavor, but also it's going to enhance the wing flavor. You know, a lot of things go good together, and a nice cool slaw after eating a wing really makes a fine meal. Hey, judges, I'm kind of curious. Are you doing okay over there? Is anybody sweating? Any beads of sweat going on? No? I don't know. Tom has a little bit of a blush to him, a little bit. You all right? Loosen the button, I see.
Tom is like a prize fighter here. He's going into the 6th round, it looks like.
So again, people who are tasting the People's Choice wings over there, you must vote. Please vote. We're interested to see what you guys think of each style of wings. I see that we have some sweet wings, some really spicy wings, and Team Frist is down here right now, and he has a homemade version of his own wing sauce. So Gus, you would basically say this is pretty much a traditional traditional buffalo wings, correct? think what really makes a good buffalo wing in general is, you got to get the wing itself nice and crispy. I'm a purist, so I don't go for any flour or any kind of thing on the chicken itself. But once you cook that wing and you toss it in the sauce, letting this sauce sit on the wing a little bit brings that flavor all the way in to the meat. So you're not just getting a spicy piece of crispy goodness on the outside. You're getting a full-fledged wing flavor all the way through the product. So they looks like they're ready. They did a smart move. What they did is they garnished the plates before they started the wings, so that now they can serve a great, fantastic hot wing to the judges. So that's a very good move, a very sly move on their behalf to have the hottest product for the judges. And the judges are still working on the last team's, Butler Wilson's wings. And the People's Choice is buzzing over there. I see a lot of people hovering around those wings, and hopefully that box is getting filled with the winning tickets.
Chef Rob, I'm coming over to the tasting here, and Shelly Janos is here, and I know that she's pretty excited. She's enjoying this wing. So, what do you think of this competition so far?
This is really exciting. You rolled everything out. It's very nice.
Are you a big fan of wings?
Yes. Yeah, I do. I like wings. Yeah.
Well, we heard from Sue Pearson they may not be the healthiest item, but she says in moderation they're okay.
Yes, that's true. I would agree with Sue Pearson. Definitely would agree.
Now, you work also with Tom Dunn.
Yes, I do.
And Tom wanted to be a judge today. He really wanted to join the Toms, but he couldn't join us. But do you think Tom Dunn would have enjoyed tasting all these wings today?
I think he would have. Yes, I think he would. He's actually doing a focus group for the women's leadership at Prospect House right now. So, and I was just actually cutting through to go, so I stopped to see because I wanted to see my friend Chad Ravner. He's cooking for Rocky.
That's terrific. Well, thank you for stopping through. And you tell Tom Dunn what he missed.
I will.
Okay. Thanks, Jim. Taking a look at the ballot box, Joe Erb is here from Dining Services. Joe doesn't get enough food at the Graduate College, so he came down here to sample some wings. How do they look so far? How do they taste so far, Joe? As I catch you in mid-bite.
Well, they're all great, but Grad Caterings are fantastic.
Gee, I'm not surprised to hear that from the area manager of the Graduate College and Catering operation. Boy, the wings are going real fast. They're really flying out of the pans. Chef Rob, it looks like E and F are starting to dwindle.
All right, excellent. Well, speaking of Frist, looks like they're just about ready to present to the judges. The judges just finished up with the last round of dishes. And Team Frist, are you guys ready? Okay, excellent. Gustavo has one more last garnishment.
Boy, the judges are taking a deep breath. This is it, folks, the last round. And just to let you know, we all have for each one of our judges a gift certificate for CVS Pharmacy for some Pepto-Bismol and some Tums.
All right, so Team Frist makes her way over to the judges. Anne-Marie's going to lay down the first plate, the second plate, and Gustavo. There you go. Gustavo said he put something special in for you, so there you go. Who's going to describe the dish? You, Gustavo? Go ahead, Gus.
Okay, this is normal wings for blue cheese, little bit honey, brown sugar, sweet butter, and Tabasco sauce. That's it.
This is how you do the wings if you're making them for a function or for a family, or this is your own special recipe?
For the family and for the function, for free family too, yeah.
Excellent. So this is something that he's proud of, and it's something I think they serve from time to time at Frist.
Today because it's a special day, right? This is
special day. That's right. So judges, dig into the last round of wings. You got a hard job ahead of you. So
And have a round of applause for all of our competitors today. Look at these folks. They are all thrilled that this is over. And as Sue Pearson mentioned earlier, it's just a great opportunity to have a lot of our team members flex their culinary muscle here and get out in front of the camera and get in front of all the judges so they can share all their culinary expertise with our campus our campus judges. And it really has been a fun week for all of these folks. They had to do a little prep. They had to check their timing. And I know you're going to really enjoy tomorrow, although half of you are probably working tomorrow. But some of you enjoy the rest of the day and tomorrow when you're off. But it really has been a long process. It's not easy. I know Chef Rob went through that. They had to work within their own dining facility to figure out who was going to be the two finalists to represent their dining facility. And when they heard Tom Parker was a judge, they got more nervous as president of the union who represents all these folks. But I know that they're pretty relieved, and I bet they're looking forward to finding out who's going to win the Culinary Cup.
Absolutely. Again, you got to think about what these guys went through. Most recently, we just finished up with a great big party on the lawn here, Frist Fest, and a lot of these folks were here helping me out put out that event, and it was a really fantastic event. They came in this morning. A lot of them made breakfast for the students. A lot of them are prepping for dinner as well. So they have a busy schedule today, and they managed to make some time to put out this fine presentation, put out food for any students that want to come by for the People's Choice Awards. So they definitely put out their all today, and I appreciate them and all their efforts that they put forward today. All right, so the judges right now are Tommy Parker took a deep breath. Is there a little heat in that one? A little heat in that one. That's the way to finish up, Gustavo. Way to go. Make them remember it. Make them remember it. Uh-oh, he's reaching for the water. That's a good sign. So there is going to be a little downtime while the judges finish up the last dish, while the scores are tabulated as well. But in just a few moments after they're done eating, after the scores are tabulated, we're going to gather everybody up front right here, and we're going to have the final results of the Iron Tiger Throwdown. And this really was a throwdown. These guys really did their all, and I appreciate the good efforts. People's Choice, don't forget, anybody here who hasn't tried the People's Choice buffalo wings, head on over. It's on my left, your right. Please, you have to do a ballot in order to get those free wings. And we do encourage you to vote for your favorite wings. Hey, Gus? We can clear the plates now. Okay, Team Frist is going to come over and clean up those plates. The judges are putting the last little notes on there. So we ran the gambit today. If you think about some of the, we had some sweet, some mango going on in one of the dishes. We have some traditional hot wings as well. We had wings with bananas. I've never seen that before. Emily, real quick, what made you think about doing the bananas on your plate?
The sweet bananas is just to balance the hotness of the chicken wings and the sweet banana.
Excellent, excellent. So again, you see these guys put a lot of thought into what they did. They knew they're doing wings. The guys who did the hot wings always came up with an idea to offset that heat. Some way to really cool down the judges' mouths just enough so they can appreciate the effort put into the spicy wings, and at the same time the marriage of the flavors of the bananas and the wings. You saw a lot of slaws go down on the plates as well. That's another trick to really blend those flavors together. Judges, how you making out? Finishing up? And the People's Choice wings are also getting a nice representation. Again, don't forget to vote, people. Tommy Parker's the first done. That's a good sign. Were you always the first done at school with the test? Get it done. Get it over with. I'm with you. Hey, Stu, I have the first judge's pamphlet ready. And we have two of the judges' tally sheets in. Tom Myers is the last. Let me go over there and take Tom's. Thank you. Well, this is it. That's the last. I'm going to ask anyone else who's over there doing People's Choice. This is about it. We're tallying votes. So if you have a card in your hand, please finish up. Joe, why don't you stand there and take them directly? So anybody else who has a People's Choice card, please give it to Joe Erb. He's there in the dining services shirt. Because is there any more inside the box? Okay, Joe, we'll take those last few over. All right, judges, loosen the belts, take a deep breath. We do thank you very much for your participation. Let's hear for the judges, everybody. All the times in the house. Let's hear it. Yeah, I know. It's a tough job, right? Someone's got to do it. So anybody else in the Frisk Gallery, if you're going to hang tight just a little bit longer, we're going to have the tallies done soon. We'll award the Iron Tiger Throwdown winner, and that'll go to the team who's done the best to impress the judges. Okay, and then the People's Choice. That's the one who we had several hundred people tasting the wings over there, and that's really, that's an honor to me also to be the People's Choice Awards. I can imagine only that. The winner of this competition, the winner of the Throwdown, you're going to see those wings on campus often, and that's a good thing. And the People's Choice Awards, that also, you're probably going to see that recipe throughout campus as well, so that's another good thing. Thanks for helping us out today with the People's Choice, and we're going to have a tally here in just a few more minutes. All right, although the People's Choice voting is now done, I thank you for everyone who did vote. But go ahead and enjoy the wings anyway. If you found one that you particularly like, and just let us know, and we'll do our best to make sure you see those more often on campus.
Okay. The votes are in, and I'd like the winning team to come forward when I call your name. This year's winner of the Iron Tiger Culinary Cup is the team from Butler Wilson Dining Hall.
Butler Wilson.
Come on up.
Excellent. Come on up.
Emily and James. How about a round of applause for Butler and Wilson, our #1 team. Congratulations.
So they must have really impressed the judges, and I'm going to ask the judges real quick. I think a lot of you guys must have found them to be delightful. What did you like most about them?
Well, I like the originality. The flavor was excellent. I would have never thought to put sauce on a banana like that, but that was great. That was a really good thing,
Excellent. I see the judges shaking their head. Oh, yeah, the banana did the trick. Hey, there's no doubt that everyone's wings were phenomenal today. So let's have a hand for every one of these competitors and all the efforts they put forward. Thank you.
And Chef Rob. The People's Choice. I have that final as well.
Excellent, excellent. So
and
let's see.
It was not the same.
Ooh.
So the people have not agreed with our judges. But as Tom Parker knows, not everyone agrees with people on this campus, right? Being the president of a union. So the People's Choice this year was the team from Rockefeller and Mattey Colleges.
Hey!
Come on up, Valerie and Chad.
Way to go. Congratulations.
Well, and I think, given the fact that those are the last 2 dining operations to get renovated, we're pretty excited. With the new kitchens, it sounds like the cuisine matched. But everyone's a winner today. A round of applause for all our competitors.
And the judges.
And we'd like to thank everyone here at Frisk who stopped in today and sampled some of the wings. And hopefully we'll see you here next year for the next Iron Tiger Culinary Cup. So remember, whatever you do, do it with good taste. Thank you, everyone.